Hello, 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 and welcome to the first episode of my new series, Danny's Magic Mocktails. This series, we are going to have a bunch of different mixed drinks that are all mocktails, and I'll give you the version at the end if you want to make it a true Christmas cocktail. I know that there's a lot of people out there who are either sober curious or they're just getting a bit older like myself and don't really like having the hangover the next day. I've come up with a bunch of different mocktails inspired by different recipes that I found on Pinterest, online, on TikTok, and I kind of combined them together to make an exclusive menu of mocktails that you can serve at your next holiday party. For today's mocktail, the very first episode, we are going to be making vanilla mixed berry martini. This is going to be absolutely delicious, so let me show you what you need to get started. Okay, so now that I've shown you all the ingredients that you're gonna need to make this mocktail, let's get right into it. Okay, for this mocktail, you're actually gonna need a blender to blend up all the ingredients to get the perfect slushy consistency for your vanilla mixed berry martini. The first ingredient we're gonna need to make this easy mocktail is a bunch of mixed berries. In this bowl, I have a bunch of blackberries, blueberries, and frozen strawberries and raspberries. And we're going to be using this to make our mocktail. The next ingredient we are going to add is about a teaspoon of honey, and we're just going to pour that right on in there, right over top of the berries. Okay, and now we have probably about 2 tablespoons worth of hot chocolate mix. If you want to be a little bit more fancy, you could opt for Hershey's cocoa powder in either the dark chocolate or the regular chocolate, but I'm just using what I have on hand because I wanted these mocktails to be super easy. I hate when I watch a recipe and it's like I have to have a million ingredients just to make something simple. And I think that these drinks will be a great addition, maybe picking one to add to your next holiday party to take the pressure off of people who don't want to drink and have a fun alternative. So the next ingredient we're going to be putting in is about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And our last ingredient to blend this all together is actually up to you. You can either use water as a way to mix the berries and have a smoother consistency, or if you want a more creamy texture, maybe opt for cream or milk. Pour that right on in there. And now it's time to mix it up. Alright, now that we have a smooth consistency, let's go ahead and rim our glass. Okay, so here's a quick and easy trick. If you don't want to get another plate dirty making this recipe, an easy trick for you to put a little bit of honey on the back of a spoon, and this also gives you a more precise application when it comes to being able to rim your glass. Now that we have the honey on the rim, it is time for the crushed peppermints. Now, you can opt to use sugar or a different type of rim if you don't like peppermints, but I thought that this would be super festive, so we're just gonna take our glass and we are going to start rimming it inside of the bowl. Now that we have our nice festive rimmed glass, we are going to pour our mixture inside the martini glass. Here we are, the vanilla mixed berry martini. This looks so festive, and I can imagine your guests really enjoying this, especially if they just want a little treat to join in the cocktail conversation. And cheers to my first episode in my new series, Danny's Magic Mocktails. That is absolutely delicious. It has this sweet berry flavor, a little hint of vanilla in there, and the crushed peppermints really throw it over the top. It is delicious, and I think any guest at any holiday party would absolutely love this. It was not that many ingredients and not that much time to make, so make sure to save this recipe for when you want to try it for your next holiday party. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.